Oi, where are all the cups? We need them right now. What is taking you so long? I can only go as fast as the machine can, Brittany.
What you just saw there was a scene out of my new animated story time, My First Job. And I'm here to give you the behind the scenes on how I made it. First, when making a scene like this, you want to establish who are your characters and what are their personality traits like. So, for me, my character is my colleague I used to work with back at the restaurant, and her personality type was, not very nice. She gave very spoiled princess energy off, and I really wanted to capture that in this character, so I tried to push her to the extreme. I tried to give her the most annoying voice I could give her. I am very sorry if you sound like that. I'm sure you're a lovely person, but that's what an annoying girl sounds like to me. But moving on, the vocals was only one part of it. She is also a very sassy person, so I thought, what do sassy people do? When sassy people are having a go, I usually picture them in my head going like a lot of head movement. They're very expressive with their arms, and they really want to let you know just how frustrated they are by showing it visually. That's why in this scene, when our hand is going from here to here, we use a smear frame because smear frames indicate fast movement. So she's really frustrated, she's moving fast. There's our first smear frame. And then her arm goes all the way to here. So we completely skip the arm in between and we just go from there to there with a smear frame. And that shows us how fast she's moving, and that gives us a sense of how frustrated she is. Another way I showed some visual frustration is when she gets annoyed, she puffs out her hair. So you can sort of see it with this top thing here. So that goes up. So when she sort of releases the anger, sort of that puffs out a bit. And then as she settles back in, like that. This I was inspired by Studio Ghibli. So when characters in Studio Ghibli are either disgusted or annoyed, they tend to have their hair puff out a bit. They do it better than I've done it here, but I'll show you some examples. Those are just some examples from Spirited Away. And other ways I've established the mood in the scene is through sound effects. For this, I'll show you this scene here and this scene here with my character. So where she puts her hands on her hips,
You so long.
we have the sound of metal slamming. So we'll play that back.
You so long.
So with the sound of metal falling, with how far she grabs her hips, we get very heavy feelings. So when we think of metal, we think heavy, we might even think cold, and that could be a reflection of her attitude as well and how cold she is to people. Sound effects like this aren't there to dominate the scene, they're there to enhance the scene, so you can feel a bit more and it has more of an impact.
Can only go as fast as the machine can, Brittany.
So using that bone cracking sound effect in this scene, with how fast he's moving his neck, shows he's that frustrated. He's gone like that so quickly. Has made his neck crack a bit. And paired with his angry eyebrows and his smiling face constantly, we get a good idea of how he is feeling in this situation. I hope you guys enjoyed that animation breakdown. If you want to watch the full video, it'll be up on YT. And if you like seeing all the ins and outs of animation, stay tuned for more. I'll be posting more of these as time goes on. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.